answer them for you. Okay, so today I want to discuss the $1 million checklist. That's right. What are the activities? What are the things that a $1 million producer does regularly? So I'm going to break them down to daily, weekly, and monthly. So these are the activities that a $1 million producer does on a regular basis, right? We call it the $1 million checklist, right? So here it is from the daily standpoint. Write this down. Number one is they follow a powerful morning routine. A powerful morning routine where they get up early, they exercise, they have a healthy breakfast, and they get in the office every day at the same time, right? So a powerful morning routine is what they follow. Next on the checklist is the extra some time every day, and they call it CEO time. So this is time where they're looking at, what challenges their customers are having right now, and they're trying to figure out what the solutions may be for those challenges. It's kind of like a vision thing. They're looking at what are the things that we can be targeting to help generate more business. So I mean, and that's the reality in real estate is the more problem solving you do, the more business you'll have. So it's taking time to look at this every day and say, okay, what are things that we can point out and help people with, right? Help them with this issue, help them with that issue, whatever it may be. So it's CEO time. That's on the checklist. That's number two. Number three, we put down market intelligence. Market intelligence. And that's going through their daily hot sheets to see what's happening in the marketplace right now. That's on the checklist. Next on the checklist is team huddle. What are the outcomes you want to achieve with the team? Working with the team, looking at, hey, listen, team, let's go at this. This is our accomplishment for the day. Right. Next, we put down is team role play, and that is practicing scripts and dialogues, helping the team grow and get better so that they can every day, right, go at it and produce. Right. The next year, this is my favorite. Right. Next on the $1 million checklist is every day they do their hours of power and follow up. So what we're talking about is the 5-5-4. 5-5-4, which is talk to 5 people that they know every day, talk to 5 people they don't know every day, and follow up on 4 different leads, right? And this is not going to take 1 hour. In some cases, not even 2 hours. It may take a little bit longer, but they're dedicated to achieving and hitting their 5-5-4 every single day. Next, they put in there is meeting with their assistant, sitting down, because understanding this, they're going to do all the money-making activities, and their assistant takes care of everything else. Really does, right? So they're going to check in with their assistants and make sure that everyone's on the same page, right? Next on the $1 million checklist is they're going to check in on any pendings they may have, right? Any pendings they may have. Next, they're going to check in on any listings that they may have. Right? Checking in on any listings. Now, this is real quick. It's just, okay, take a look at them, look at the pendings, look at the listings, and move on. Okay. Next on the $1 million checklist is they're going to do 2 social media posts and put that on all their channels. So 2 social media posts a day and put that on all their channels. Next, what they're going to do is go on appointments. They're going to go on appointments. And then the last thing on the $1 million checklist daily is they're going to do afternoon and evening follow-up. Afternoon and evening follow-up, not just morning follow-up. So when you look at all this, right, the majority of the checklist has to do in the morning. When we look at going on appointments and the follow-up in the afternoon and evening, that's after 12 noon, right? So real key to understand this. All right, let's look at a $1 million checklist for the week. Okay, weekly $1 million checklist. So every week, number one is powerful skill development. Think about that for a second. Powerful skill development. What skill sets do I need to improve? As team lead, do I need to be a better leader? Do I need to work on my lead gen? Do I need to work on, NLP, right? What is it that I need to work on? What skills am I working on each and every week, right? Next, we put in there is having a team meeting. Now, team meeting is different than team huddle. See, team meeting is reviewing the numbers for the week and then setting goals for next week with the team. While a team huddle, it's like the rah, 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 let's go, affirmations, chant the affirmations, get going, role play, go, 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 go. A little bit different, okay? So a daily team huddle plus a weekly team meeting. That's in the checklist. Next we put down is reviewing your projects. That is the do, doing, and done board. What projects are you working on, right? Are you looking at putting together a new lead source like a geographical farm? And where are you at with this? Okay, so reviewing your projects. Next, we put down the checklist is actually time to do the projects. So the due time, right? Project due time is next, okay? Next on the $1 million checklist is following up with all your sellers, making sure you connect with your sellers, you let them know what is happening in the marketplace and how the general public is reacting to their home. Okay. Next we put down is manage and execute your marketing plan. Okay. We're putting together now a marketing calendar every week. Stay on top of that. Where are you at with this marketing plan? Okay. Now the next few, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. The next 4 is these checklists. So there's 4 separate checklists, and what they are is achieving the goals that you set. So you're going to, on a weekly basis, right, on the checklist is check to see is did you achieve the appointments booked goal. Your goal, you have a goal every week and how many appointments you want to book. Did you hit that? You also want to check listings taken. So whatever listings you took for the month, for the week, right? Did you hit your goal for the week? Did you hit your goal for homes sold that week? Did you hit your goal for the number of closings that week? So those 4 booked appointments, listings, sales, and closings, right? Did you hit the goals that you had put down for the week? Right. Next, we put down on the $1 million checklist is previewing properties. Now, this is taking that market intelligence to a whole nother level. As you know, every day we want to be looking into our MLS system and seeing what new homes have come up for sale and what have sold, the hot sheets. But once a week minimum, we want to go out there and be previewing properties. Take a look at properties that have come up for sale in your geographical farm. Take a look at properties that have come up for sale privately, right? Whatever it may be. So previewing properties. And then the last thing I have in here for the $1 million checklist weekly, and that is reviewing or going and doing a open house. So open house, it's either reviewing what's happened with the open house, if you're a team lead and you have team members that do open houses, or it's you yourself going and doing open houses. So that is the $1 million checklist for the week. Now let's wrap this up with $1 million checklist for the month. Okay. So number 1, it's reviewing your plans and comparing them to your actuals. So let me rephrase that. It's reviewing your goals and comparing them to the actuals. So we have a goal every week of what you want to accomplish, and then your review every month what you want to accomplish, and then look at the actuals. Like for example, days work. You have a goal. I want to work this many days. How many did you actually do? Hours of power. You have a goal. How many did you actually do? So compare your numbers, right? Number 2, it's review your budget. Review your monthly budget, right? And in the reviewing the monthly budget, there's a couple of things there. I want to say, how much money did you put aside for savings and how much money did you put aside for taxes? Like making sure that when you look at income that's come in, you have that set aside. Taxes, savings, then you got your business expense. Next we put down is adjusting your marketing. Okay, adjusting your marketing plan. So accordingly, so what needs to be adjusted? Do we need to focus a little bit more on now business or are we focusing more on future business? And then the last thing we put down on your $1 million checklist monthly is review the month in comparison to the market. If listings are up 21%, how is your listings? Are you up 21%? Where are you at in respect to the market? All right, so that is your $1 million checklist to becoming a $1 million producer. So plan of action. This is what you need to do, is go to the documents section in Coach Danny's Rockstars on Telegram, and then download this checklist and start using it. Hey guys, I hope this was informative. I hope this was useful for you. As I always say, if you're on this call, it's a money-making day for you. So who do you have to talk to? How many appointments do you have to set? And how do you become the best version of yourself? Go out there, be powerful, and I'll talk to you all next week. Thanks so much.